Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? Happy cast iron Wednesday, and oddly enough it's actually Wednesday, so no joke. I usually shoot this on the weekend, but I might be busy this weekend, so yeah, I'm just gonna run with that. So the other day, Mark Kratz MC had made a frittata, which I've actually never made before, so got my skillet out, gonna be doing that. And I thought, well, what am I gonna make on the side? I could make hash browns, I could make potatoes again, and I thought, ooh, I'll make biscuits and gravy. So I actually already shot it and threw them in the oven, but I'm gonna go ahead and I shot some video of making the biscuits, quickly running through it. It's not like I did a full, but I'll cut to that and we'll bring you back and we'll get to cooking because it's dinner time and I'm hungry. Yogurt biscuits, 1 cup of flour right here, 1/2 tablespoon baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'll write the recipe in the description if that didn't make any sense. I just whipped the dry ingredients so that they're all mixed. Alright, keep realizing I forgot stuff. 2 ounces of butter. Just put a little flour in the dish so it all falls out. Dough cutter. Just cut that dough. Cut the flour into the... Cut the flour. Cut the butter into the flour. You may have to knock some of the butter out, but there are worse things in life. Okay. Then 1/2 cup of yogurt. This is Greek yogurt because I didn't have the regular yogurt. The one thing I needed to make this, and I didn't have it. Typical. One tip, save the spoon, because I always end up needing, what do I do with it? A spoon. I always end up needing more, a little bit more yogurt when I make these. So I should just write on there 3/4 of a cup of yogurt. Mix the flour. See how dry that is? So, add a spoonful. Well, spoonful, just I add a little bit. I feel like I've got that tipped. A little bit more yogurt. Basically just keep working it around until all the flour is incorporated. Wow, still takes more. Maybe just because there's not enough moisture in the Greek yogurt to fully incorporate it. That might have been able to, that might have done it. Yeah, I think so. Alright. I went ahead and I put everything back, or put it away. Okay. Season the counter. dump out your biscuit dough. Then flour up your hands. This dough is quite wet. So now, unfortunately, I used to use a glass to roll out or cut my biscuits with a glass, except I broke it the other day. I pulled it off the dish rack and it just snapped in my hands. So I don't have a biscuit cutter. Lacking a biscuit cutter, so I'm going to just cut square biscuits. Just like that. And then I will just arrange them on the pan. Like so. Alright, so I got the pan warming up. This one I'm going to start warming up. Sausage. And I'm going to be cutting some bacon up. I'm going to put bacon on it, but I'm also going to put use the grease to cook the mushrooms and then the eggs and everything else. And I'm going to be experimenting with the Canon as well, because I feel like often when I'm over here doing my thing, I'm in my own damn way, and I can't push this any further because the oven is in the way. So you might see some shots over here, and I also shot the biscuits on this, so I'm gonna be trying this out. If it works, I'll keep doing it. If not, well, we'll just see. All right, so we'll get my bacon cut up. Just not bacon. It's just not breakfast without bacon. Well, I mean, it's still breakfast, but it's just better with bacon. But I'm also biased because I just love bacon. I want about 1/3 of this sausage. This is just Jimmy Dean. Get that out. Alright, get these going. I'll just pop this into a zip top bag. So I'll probably make this again tomorrow for dinner because I'll have sausage left over. So, money. Alright, we'll cross the streams with the pork. I don't think it's going to matter. This is the cursed burner that gets too hot, so we'll break that up. I also like to add a little bit of Old Bay to my sausage. I think it tastes pretty good. So and I'm gonna need, what else? Alright, so the pork products are cooking up nicely. Reduce heat on that a little. Probably should have started this sooner because I've only got 30 seconds left for the biscuits. Alright, see how those biscuits look. Oh yeah. Those look great. Let's set these off to the side. Alright. Got some mushrooms. Might be a lot of mushroom, but they do shrink when you cook them, so. Sweet. Alright, I had to rush to get the sausage off. You know what I'm kind of thinking? It's not very smooth on the bottom of the pan because of the bacon. So I think what I might do is make the frittata in the little one. You know, I might have a little extra meat left over, but you know, whatever. There could be worse things. So that's looking good. So go ahead and pull that off and let it drain. I see all that bakey bits. I think my eggs would stick. So we're gonna kill the heat on that real quick. Alright. I gotta kind of hurry because my what's that, grease. Kind of hurry because my oven is still going. Put flour in there. Need my milk, which I didn't have out. Yeah, I haven't timed this well at all, but hey, sometimes you just gotta go with it. Get the little skillet turned on. I'm still gonna cook the I still gotta cook the mushrooms in there too. That doesn't look too bad for thickness. Like I said, I'm only making 3, enough for basically 3 biscuits, so I'll put half that on, turn this down to low. Yeah, it's thickened up nicely. Real nice, actually. And let's get the, now I get this off. Horrible timing. Yeah, I might have cut too many mushrooms too. Alright. That's looking good. And I will add the eggs. Go ahead and kill the heat. And then add the sausage. End up being a fairly good amount. And then the bacon. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to get underneath. But I got my silicone spatula, and what I'm trying to do is get underneath and just tilt the pan so all the eggs run and just flop the uncooked portion back on top. And we'll set our oven to broil. My phone's ringing off again. We'll go ahead and we'll cheese it. Which is part of the challenge, is cheese. And there may be too much cheese, but I'll go ahead and we'll get that in the oven. Alright. I should melt the cheese and cook the top. Knock on wood. Alright. Got a couple of biscuits here. I may just eat the frittata right out of the pan because it's a little mini one anyway, so. Alright. I'm actually happy with that consistency. Plus I used sausage grease and also bacon grease. Alright, let's take another look. You gotta be, it's getting closer. You gotta be so careful with the broil because it can go from not done to burnt in like a second. At least it seems like it's only been like a minute, half, maybe. Oh yeah. There we go. Melty goodness. Turn the oven off. Oh, I had the burner still on. Let me get that off the burner. Alright. I tell you what, I worked up quite the appetite. Running around, juggling. Let's try the biscuits and gravy first, because they came out first. Oh man. Oh yeah. Needs black pepper, but tastes phenomenal. We'll add some to the frittata. I guess you could call it that. It's not a quiche because quiche has a crust, but here we go. And the eggs should be dry because I had, oh, you know what? This whole thing will flop right out of here. Well, let's get you in close for that. Let's see if I can make this work. It's gonna come out. Oh yeah, look at the season on that. Oh man, that little bit. What came out with these? Damn, I wish my other pans were seasoned that well. Look at that sucker. Paper towel wipe and it'll be clean as a whistle. All right. So here she is. Let's get a bite of the cheesy, eggy sausage and bacon with mushroom, with cheddar cheese, a little black pepper. To your good health. Oh. Dude. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go sit down and eat dinner because my Texas Pete's by the computer, so and I gotta have Texas Pete on it. Alrighty, well, verdict, clean plate, I actually went back for the third biscuit. Food coma setting in soon. It felt a mess. I felt like I was juggling with my head cut off, but it tasted great. The frittata came out really good. You know, got a little Texas Pete on there as soon as I sat down. Biscuits and gravy were phenomenal. Easy to make. Just, you know, the camera just adds a little bit more difficulty, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So now I gotta clean up my mess because I've left everything out and it doesn't self-clean. Anyway, don't forget to check the link in the description for Shovel Hay and also the Cast Iron Cooking channel, plus the playlist for Cast Iron Wednesday. It's always in there. There'll be end cards as well, probably already appearing here somewhere in here. So have a great day and have yourselves a good one.